You guys have been asking for this for a long time, and I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you a full tour of my entire figure collection. Let's get it going. All right, welcome to my figure slash streaming room. I also stream over here. If you guys watch me game live, you've seen this in my background. And this is the first time that I'm gonna let you guys see every figure that's on this wall in the entire figure collection. Let's get started from the top right here with this great monkey baby from the Super Battle Collection. Super Battle Collection is from the 90s. This is a very rare figure from the Super Battle Collection. It's never been opened. I found it on eBay and I had to get it. Always wanted this as a kid, so this was a cool buy for me. Next is this movie collection cooler from If Labs. And these were the first time a company that was doing Dragon Ball Z figures came out with highly detailed figures of Dragon Ball. So this was really cool, early 2000s. And I found this on eBay as an adult, had to get it. This next one, Yujiro Hanma from Planet Toys. This is super sick right here because this was my first Yujiro Hanma figure. Found it on eBay after I started watching Baki in 2018. Had to get it, man. Same thing with this. This is a statue of Yujiro Hanma from SH Figure Arts. Had to get that. Found it on eBay. These are very expensive, so if you go look them up, just expect to, pay a big price on those. Movie collection, Super Android 13 right here. This was also from like the If Labs brand. Highly detailed, awesome figure right here. This is a Vegeta statue that you can find today in your local gaming stores or on just eBay or something like that, or Amazon. This is an SH Figure Arts Great Ape Vegeta. Love this figure. Never been opened. I've never seen it outside the box, but I know it's massive. Love it though. Love this character. Had to get it. This over here is my Yujiro Hanma section. So these are all my Yujiro Hanmas over here, but I got two Bakis because I didn't have any space to put Baki down here. So I got these two Bakis right here, the Battle Damage Baki and the Demon Back version of Baki. So all of these cool Yujiros right here. Even this custom Yujiro. If you see this, this was made from a guy that I found right when I started doing Yujiro Hanma cosplay. I found this guy that was doing custom figures and he made it, found him on Instagram. So let's go down here to the Baki section. I got Baki facing off with Kingen right here. These are Storm collectible figures. Back here is a Jack Hanma. And I got this figure. This is like the only kind of Jack Hanma that you could find. I got them on Amazon actually. And it's very cheap. I think it's like 25 bucks, maybe 30 bucks for this statue. I think it's a bootleg, but I don't know. It's very cool. Looks good to me. I like it. These are also some Baki mangas back here. Thrown in there just for the aesthetic, the look of the Baki figure collection. This is a Baki. This was my very first Baki figure back here. And it's never been opened, even out of the exterior packaging with the what it really comes in. So this is a Baki in yellow shorts from Planet Toys, the same thing as the top Yujiro. So that's another rare figure from Japan. Very cool. Down here, got to bend down. This is if you want to get in there. This is my Vegeta section. So we got a Majin Vegeta, a couple of Majin Vegetas. And we got a movie collection Vegeta back there, Battle Damage. And also another old 2000, like a 2001 back there figure of Majin Vegeta. That was probably the first Majin Vegeta figure ever made back there. Going down to the next one. These are just kind of a random pieces because I didn't have a big spot for a lot of the other stuff. So I got a Guts down here. I just have a custom box from this Trunks from the BoJack movie. This is a custom figure that is also displayed out of the box up here at the top. We'll get to that. This is Orion from Kingen Ashura. This is a Storm Collectibles figure. Very cool. Let's go back to the top right up here, where we got this SH Figure Arts Broly from the San Diego Comic Con in 2016. I had to get this once I found it on eBay. This was unopened. Very, very rare SH Figure Arts Broly figure. Love it. I would love to open it, but I also would hate to open it because that would defeat the value of it. But love it, man. Also, we got a Broly statue up here right beside him. I didn't have another Broly figure to put up here. All right, I did, but I didn't want to put another one. But I needed a spot for this Beast Gohan, so I put a Beast Gohan right there. This is an SH Figure Arts Beast Gohan. Love that figure. Love the look of the character. Very cool. Let's go down here to the Goku section. So I just put a couple of movies right there just because I thought, this looks cool. This is from Japan. This is the Tree of Might movie. And this is also the Dead Zone movie from the Ocean dub. If you were a 90s kid like me, this was what we grew up on, the Ocean dub of Dragon Ball Z. And this was one of my favorite movies growing up. And I got it. I had to get this one because it was unopened and very rare. So, and back here in the back, if you could get that, it's one of my very first Gokus that I ever got. Not the very first Goku, but it's the very first Goku that I ever got. My very first Goku is out of the package, displayed somewhere else. But this, I had to get it in the package. These are the very first kind of figures that we could get it as kids, Dragon Ball Z. And if you grew up in the 90s, 98, 99, early 2000s, that's the kind of figure that we had to get from Toys R Us or KB Toys. Let's go down here to another Goku section right here. We have the Battle Damage Goku from SH Figure Arts. We have another version of the Battle Damage Goku from SH Figure Arts. This is basically my Battle Damage Goku section. So we have another Battle Damage Goku from the Dragon Ball Evolve series. We have another Battle Damage Goku from the movie collection from IF Labs. Like I was saying, this was the very first figures of Dragon Ball Z that were highly detailed, bloodied up. The shading on them was just spectacular, especially for that time. So I put a little statue of Goku Battle Damage right there, just for an added spot right there. Down here, I got a random Kratos because when I bought God of War, it came with that statue. So I want to display it. So I put it down here with Vegeta. Dimensions of Dragon Ball Vegeta. Very cool. This was a Japanese figure right here. And I'll show you inside of it real quick right there. There he is. Pretty much basically what you saw on the front of the box. Very cool. All right. Now, let's stay down here at the bottom since we're down here. And I got a lot of these figures that we grew up with from the Saga Continues, from the Irwin Toys series. I love that as seen on Cartoon Network, Toonami. I mean, it's just so nostalgic, these figures. So these were, I always wanted this Trunks growing up. So I found it on eBay as an adult. Had to get it. Had to get this one. And also I got so many of these just because this figure meant so much to me as a kid. So man, I just wanted to buy more as an adult. So we have a SH Figure Arts Goku that you can find pretty much anywhere in Walmart or Target. This is one of my favorite forms of Goku, Super Saiyan 4 right here. We got an SH Figure Arts right here. I haven't even opened it up. Kept it in the package just to display it. Imperfect Cell over there. Very awesome. We have a Jiren. I don't know what you call these, but a good friend of mine on Instagram made these for me. Her name is Tara. So she used to make these figures out of these like little squares or circles. I don't know what those are called, but very cool. Had to get it from her. Let's go to the middle right here. Save the best for last in my middle section. But this is my Super Battle Collection kind of area right here. We have a Majin Buu. We got the Trunks from the Super Battle Collection. We have the Son Goku Perfect version. Love this right here. This was very cool. And these are all 90s figures right here, but I found them on eBay as an adult. Super Saiyan Broly, and we got Super Android 17 from the Super Battle Collection. I also put in some Japanese CD with some music on it, just because I love the artwork on it. That's classic right there, nostalgic. Looks great. And also, this is a video game, a regular PlayStation Ultimate Battle 22. I used to have this game, but this is the Japanese version, so it probably wouldn't work on any of my PlayStations. But I love the artwork, so it kind of goes well with all of this artwork. One thing that I do love about Super Battle Collection is that it had all of this cool throwback looking artwork that, we grew up, if you grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, this is the style of artwork we love. So going to the middle right here. All right, these are some custom painted figures from Maxed Out Studio, and he gave me a Vegeta. We got the battle damaged Goku right here bloodied up, and we got a Trunks right here looking awesome. We got Piccolo in the very back. And if you go up a little higher, you got Gohan back there hiding. We got a Bojack's Trunks. We got a Jax Trunks from the Cell Saga, a statue. A Majin Vegeta statue right here that I got from the Pawn Star shop in Las Vegas. This was cool. Jacked, vascular, looked awesome. Super Saiyan 3 Goku statue back here. Jacked Goku from the Hyperbolic Time Chamber in the Cell Saga. Love that. Had to get it because of the Trunks, kind of matches. We got a Trunks right here from the Cell Saga. We have an Imagination Works Goku. This is a very cool figure. It's almost like if Storm Collectibles made a Dragon Ball figure, and it's about the same level as that. And here is the Holy Grail. I always wanted this figure right here, or this movie box collection. This was from the 1992 release of the movie Android 13. The 3 Super Saiyans. Super Battle Collection came out with it. This was an exclusive event only packaging, and this was never open. If you want to try to find this on eBay, good luck. I finally found it, and this has been graded, if you could get that in there, by AFA. So it is officially graded 85, pretty much mint condition. This is my holy grail. I love this, man. I wanted this all my life, ever since finding out about it as a kid. And you could never find these because they only released in Japan, and only a few of them had ever been made. I think this is the only one in existence that has been never opened and graded. So that's the only one we've ever seen, or seen on, I've never seen one graded. I've never seen one unopened in this condition. So this was very, very, very special to me. Finally found it. Love the artwork, just like on all Super Battle Collection boxes. This is amazing. So this was the Super Battle Collection movie, like the 3, what do you even call it? The movie 7 3-pack. Yeah. So I only knew it as the Super Battle Collection, like the Super Saiyan, like the 3 Super Saiyans. So this also, I'm going to talk about it a little bit longer. This is the only Super Saiyan Trunks ever made from the Super Battle Collection series. So they only made this other Trunks down here. Also these were the only other Trunks that you could find. But if you wanted the Super Saiyan Trunks, it had to come from this collection, the Super Saiyan movie pack right here. That was the only chance you had to get that Super Saiyan Trunks. And that features it. This has a different looking Goku from the Super Battle Collection. The only other Gokus, because these were like the replicas of a Super Battle Collection figure. And this Goku has different hair, kind of different color hair. It's like more of a shinier, glossier blonde, and also features a different sash around his waist and different color pants. Same thing with the Vegeta. With his hair, they're all different color hair from the original Super Battle Collection figures, man. So, holy grail to me, holy grail for anybody that collects Super Battle Collection. And to have it graded, unopened out of the box, man, love it. All right, let's go over here to this section over here. This is more just like DVDs. There's some figures in here as well, but let's start at the top. We got the Frieza second form from SH Figure Arts. I got an Omni-Man up there because I love the character. Another OP character. A great dad, you know. Not not the same level of dad as Yujiro. But I got another Trunks right here because, you know, sometimes I like collecting a lot of the same figures. Another battle damaged Goku. We got a Kid Goku right here. Another Ryan inside the box. Got a Kratos. We have a few figures out of the box. A lot of the Dragon Ball Super movie figures. Got an Ultra Instinct Goku right there. Gohan from the superhero movie before he goes beast mode. We got a Jiren Gohan. We got another battle damaged Goku right here. This was from, I think this was from Anime NYC, one of the events I think that they were having that at. It was a Tamashii Nations World Tour figure release. And this is an old figure from a kid. This was the kind of statues that we had growing up. This was like from 2001, bloodied up. This was cool. I don't know if they would make bloodied up figures now, but this is something that I displayed on my window in my room as a kid for many years, and I still have it today. So he's still with me. Pretty much all my figures are still with me. And let's go down to this middle section right here. It's basically just DVDs, Blu-rays. This is all the entire collection of Dragon Ball Z. So just in different formats. So we have the Ocean Dub boxes, one right here, the Saiyan Saga, and then the Namek Saga right here. Ocean Dub was the first original release in America. They're a Canadian actor group, so voice acting group, and yeah, these are the releases for it. Same thing with this. They brought it back in, I think, 2014-15. Funimation released the Rock the Dragon set. So you could have a chance to get this booklet. It's very cool. Kind of discusses like the characters and the background of them. And displays all the CDs in here with all the episodes from the Ocean Dub. It just gave us all a chance to, if you missed out in the 90s to get that, they brought it back. So this was what was originally released on Toonami in 98, 99. These yellow boxes, if you're familiar with Dragon Ball and the format of Dragon Ball, these Dragon Box collections were brought in 2010 and 2011 only. They're very, very rare. They brought these back because they weren't putting out Dragon Ball Z in the original 4:16 out, the ratio, like for the Square TVs. When we grew up watching Square TVs, they released DVDs of Dragon Ball Z in the 16:9 format. TVs now, HD, because HD TVs were coming out around like 2006, 2007, and that's when they were starting to make new Dragon Ball Z DVDs. They brought these back because they didn't have newer DVDs of Dragon Ball Z in the 4:3 aspect ratio. So these were also the original masters from Japan of how it originally looked on TV in Japan. So this is very rare. This is the entire Dragon Ball Z collection, all the way to episode, what was it, 293? 291. So 291 episodes, all right there. You could probably find these still on eBay, but good luck because they're going to be very, very, very pricey because they were only brought out in the year 2010 and 2011. So these are very special to me just because you get the chance of watching Dragon Ball Z how it was originally meant to be watched. So, and right here is a CD. I got to meet Bruce Faulkner. If you're familiar with Dragon Ball Z from Funimation growing up in 2000, Bruce Faulkner music was what you heard. So I met him, got him to sign this. Very cool. Also, this Frieza Force patch was given to me by Linda Young, the voice of Frieza. She gave this to Connor, and we still have it today. She's very sweet. Linda Young is our favorite Frieza, my favorite Frieza. So let's go down here to the original releases of those Funimation Dragon Ball Z DVDs. So these are the original releases. And these were released in the time of when it was coming out on Cartoon Network. So the year 2002 through 2002 or 3. So this is all we had to watch Dragon Ball Z on, is these DVDs that came with only 3 to 4 episodes per DVD. So they brought back Dragon Ball Z, is what I was saying. On new DVDs, you could watch more episodes on the DVD, but it was in that 16:9 ratio, not the 4:3 aspect ratio. So these are in 4:3, but they only have like 3 episodes per DVD on it. So it's very frustrating. You got to change out DVDs all the time. But if you wanted to watch Dragon Ball Z, how it was originally, broadcast in America, those are the DVDs that you need to get. The Funimation ones. So down here, we got a Griffith from SH Figure Arts, Michael Myers, and I have some plushies. This Goku I got in Memphis, Tennessee at an arcade when I was about 11 years old. And I still have it today, man. So, and this one was made for me by a good friend of mine, Megan and Dustin. They were running Vintage 9 Studios, Neon plus Nova on Instagram. I think they're still that on Instagram. And if they're not, they were the original guys that I did my first short film with when I first started acting. And Megan, she made this for me. So shout out to Megan. Very sweet, and I still have it today. We have some more figures over there. I needed to do a figure review on this, guys, but I didn't do it yet. This is a Son Goku and Gohan from the original, beginning of Dragon Ball. So, like the opening of Dragon Ball, Head Chala, we got Gohan and Goku flying around in the Nimbus. They made this version, SH Figure Arts. I need to do a review on that because this is one of my favorite looking versions of young Goku. So, right when he was introduced to us in Dragon Ball Z, those first few episodes. So, him and Gohan right there. So that's really cool. And a jacked full power Frieza from the fight with Goku and Frieza on Namek. Jacked. So, all right, let's see. What else am I missing? There's a few figures on the ground over there. Another great monkey baby. A Bojack from the movie collection. Another Yujiro up here, because I had to have one in the box, unopened. I have a Skull Knight out right here. That's the box. I don't have the figure in here. It's in my kitchen. And that's basically it. I got some Alex Terrible mask down here from Slaughter to Prevail. The band, if you guys know, those were given to me from him personally. So that was very cool, man. I got a Yujiro poster made from Vince the Artist on Instagram. He made me this, very cool, shipped it out. Amazing artist, and he did a fantastic job with this Yujiro. Got the diamond play button, the 1 million subscriber plaque. That's basically it for this room, guys. Like I said, you guys have been wanting this. I delivered it. I hope you enjoyed it. These are like my top favorite figures of all time. I still got more, but they're in another room inside a box when I was a kid. So that would be like another 100 figures to go through. But these are like my more valuable, rare figures that I display in here. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want to see me review any figures, comment it below. If you saw any figures in this video that you want me to do a review on, comment it below. I'm Logan Chitwood. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. And until the next one, I'm out.